Hi everyone, thank you for joining into another video today. This video will be showcasing the Angling AI 7.5 inch curly tail worm. This mold is a 4-cavity mold. The action that the worm gives underwater looks really great. I've caught many a fish from freshwater to saltwater and couldn't be any more happier on how this mold turns out every time I shoot it. Today's blend we're using is from, of course, Deadon Plastix. This is going to be the swim bait jerkbait blend. Gives it a little bit more density and keeps the worms lasting a little bit longer. I will use a 1 cup plastisol, of course. And now that we have it heated up and put through the vacuum chamber, you can see there's no bubbles. We're going to add our colorant. And for today's colorant is actually the MF colorant, which is violet grape. This is a non-bleed. If you have not seen or used this color before, about 20 drops will give you a look that's similar to probably almost a morning dawn. So today's kind of theme is going to be a morning dawn theme, so we'll do a laminate after. And so I would love to get your feedback as far as what kind of morning dawn do you throw? Do you throw a solid color or do you do a laminate? And on this laminate, is it close to a morning dawn, or what should I do different to actually maybe make this look a little bit better? Definitely like your input and would love to see what your thoughts are. I started off with 15 drops initially. The transparency of it, the color did not really look to my liking, so what I did is I added another 5 more, which gave me about 20 drops. So between 20 to 25 is something that I like to use on this colorant, because just a little bit really does go a long way, as you've heard before. Again, this color is made from MF, and the purple and pink that this really gives off from the violet grape is a really nice color. It looks really good, especially in a worm mold and even some of the swim baits that I've seen. So definitely check out this color if you haven't. Definitely recommended adding it to your arsenal if you can. Alright, so I reheated up the plastisol, and here you can see there's a couple bubbles on the top. So what I do is just tap it with the heat gun. This will get rid of the bubbles, not permanently, but at least temporarily. It does help, especially if you're having troubles with some minor bubbles lingering around. So always remember to have a heat gun on handy just in case if you need to get some of the bubbles out. And after using this mold for a while now, I kind of realized that if you put too much pressure or even too much heat on the plastisol when using this mold, you could get a little bit of flashing. It's not anything that's going to make a big difference or affect you too much. So I do a little bit light pressure, just hold it for a little while and let the plastisol sink in. Of course, top it off. This does drink up a little bit of plastic, as you can see. So overall, pretty easy to shoot, nothing too crazy, and let's check out how this mold looks. There you have it. These are the violet grape from MF using the Angling AI 7.5 inch curly tail worm. See, it gives it a nice little transparency, nothing that's too dark or too opaque, so definitely has some nice color, nice action in the water. Here's a close-up shot. You can see it kind of gives off that morning dawn look, purple to that pink, still transparent, but then again, when there's nothing behind there, you can really see through these, and that's just based off of 20 drops. I went for a second round to shoot on this mold, and so here's just a quick little close-up, give you another closer look at the color. Nice easy fluid shooting, a little bit of pressure, nothing crazy and not too hot, and a little bit of top off. And for the second round, here we are using the Deadon Plastix swim bait jerkbait blend. We'll be doing about half a cup each this time. Alright, so I have the plastisol warmed up. I put it through the air vacuum, and here's the color we'll be using is a Deadon Plastix, just simple purple. And for how many drops I used, I did about 25 drops of purple, as you see here. It did come out a little wonky, so there was probably a little extra than 25. But overall, I mean, 25, 26 to 30, I can get you a good colorant. And then the next color I will use is black grape. This one will have 2 drops, and this is made by LureWorks. So what I'll do is give it a quick stir, make sure we got the consistency we're looking for, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright, so I got the second cup warmed up. We're going to be using the Deadon Plastix Neon Pink. I'm going to be doing about 20 drops or so on this one, and then I'll be adding in a little bit of purple as well, just to darken up that bright pink. I am running low on this neon pink, so I am struggling to get it out of the bottle, but it's okay. I still have plenty that will help and work, and it looks good at the end. Alright, so I'm going to give this a quick stir to see what the neon pink consistency looks like. Hopefully it gives me the transparency, almost an opaque look that I'm looking for. Because I still got to add in some purple to this, that's why I don't want to make it too dark. But it looks good. And then I go back to that same purple that I used earlier, and I'm just going to add a couple drops into there. About 6 drops will do. Just darken it up a tad bit, but then also not make it too opaque. And let's give it a shot, see how this looks. So because it doesn't matter what side the pink and purple goes on, I just shot any way I could. Don't make the mistake like I did. Wear your gloves, wear your safety protection. I kind of put my hand on the plastic a little bit, burned a little, but it's okay, no biggie. Just don't make my mistake. So hold down a little bit of pressure again, nice clean even shoot. The temperature I shoot around again is about 320 to 325. Sometimes I do go a little bit colder. It does not make that much of a difference. Here's the blending block. You got a little bit of that purple and pink into there. Now again, this is the first time I've actually done the Morning Dawn. So let me know if the color is spot on. Maybe you would do it differently, how you would go about it differently. But let's open this up and see what it looks like. I think overall it looks pretty good. This one doesn't look as transparent as the first shooting we did with the violet grape. So let's take these off and give it a closer look. There's a nice, clean, even laminate. I think the color looks really good. It's a nice looking Morning Dawn color in my opinion. Again, first time doing a Morning Dawn color. Not sure if maybe do I go a little bit more blue? Do I go a little bit more darker on the purple? Is this about even what you would throw? But I like that it's not transparent like the other one, so this one does make it a little bit different. The laminate looks really good, very clean, as you can see. So my question to you all is, what would you throw? Would you throw a laminate type of Morning Dawn, or what's your favorite? You know, do you like doing the single color Morning Dawn? So here's a comparison, at least you can see side by side. Would you go a single Morning Dawn looking color, or would you do the laminate? But overall, let me know your opinion, because I think both look great. Well, that concludes this video. Thank you for watching and have a great day.